Did you even know that it's not the women who wore the high heels for the first time? I shall share some amazing facts, something which is not known much or talked about. It's the men in Greece who started wearing this heels, and they had a purpose. They used to be the butchers who had to walk amidst the dead animals, the slaughtered animals. It was to keep themselves elevated from the dirt. They used to walk on heels. Later on, the soldiers adopted this. Why? Because they had to rise and ride on the horseback. Gradually, it became a symbol of status for the rich men, powerful men, to be elevated from the rest of the population. That was a mark of exclusivity. And gradually, it became something exclusively for the men who were rich, who could afford not doing much of work, could walk around anywhere they wanted to. So that became the reason why heels were introduced. But this is not a fashion statement for the women like it is today. It used to be for the men. At that time, very old times, it was the women who later on, the rich women, the elites in the society, they adopted it like the men to be exclusive, to be a part of attaining that social status. For that moment, they decided to wear the heels to remain elevated in the society. Later on, for the purpose of the profession that the men adopted, they left it. And this fashion statement for the women gradually got associated with erotism, sexuality for women. Women continued wearing it, and gradually, several societies considered them dependent. Because if you ever wonder if you wear heels, you have n number of problems. You have backache, you have ache in your heels, on your backside of your legs. So your slender legs are pained because of this. And your movement, your mobility gets restricted. You can't run as much as you can when you're wearing a sneaker. So this actually distinguish the kind of work the women are doing. Did you ever think about it? The women to remain at home, to remain in a restricted mobility, this kind of shoe was later adopted in the name of fashion. But it started with a particular category of men in Greece way, way back.